Hello? It's Monday. It's your favorite day of the week. It's time for Boxing Day sales and headlines. That's right. Today is Boxing Day. I hope you all have
Boxing Week starts.
Well,
at least in Canada, it's Boxing Week.
Get your boxing gloves out. Get that sale on that TV, boys and girls. I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas. Santa gave me 2 big lumps of coal and a threesome with Pamela Henderson. It was fabulous. Anyways, a little bit too much information, I suppose, eh? Let's start off with a great story. A little bit of a cool story here. A waitress, in some place, got a $900 tip from a wonderful customer who remains anonymous. It was written on the receipt. This is God's money. He gave it to us so we could give it to you. God bless. So this person had a $61 check, filled out the credit card slip with $961. So
wow.
This lady was clearly pregnant. So that had something to do with it.
Even better.
Her husband or partner was off on some leave for some surgery or something like that. So it kind of came at the right time. So it was kind of cool. I read that and I thought that was pretty cool. You see that every once in a while, and you wonder how true and how real they are. It's cool.
I think that's why there's a picture of the actual pay stub, just to make sure that people.
But it was pretty cool. I thought it was cool.
That's a little feel-good story. Now for a not-so-feel-good story.
Mm.
A mother in Africa, she went out drinking and left her 3-month-old daughter at her home. I guess Africa has some problems with giant rats, because when she came back, they had feasted on her daughter. All of her fingers and toes were gone, her eyeballs were missing, her tongue was out of her head. Just a bloody mess.
What's with people leaving their kids at home alone? I don't understand it. Have you guys not seen Home Alone? Maybe we should just do a universal screening of Home Alone for everybody to see, here.
Well, there's been
rats.
Well, and here's the thing: is like I found a picture. The missus and we found a picture of an example of one of these giant rats, and it was bigger than my cat.
Well, your cats are pretty small, dude.
Still bigger than my cat,
I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess
he had a picture. He had it kind of
yeah.
just holding like this, and it was just like, that's not a rat. That's like a fucking dog.
Yeah. In other news, apparently a man broke into a restaurant and ended up eating bananas and falling asleep. Yeah. In New York, apparently a man broke into some restaurant. I don't know what restaurant. I'm sorry. And he decided to start eating some bananas. They saw him on video camera. He was eating bananas, and he fell asleep on the floor. He was gone by the time people got there in the morning. But
oh, really? Oh, okay.
That's a little bit weird to break in.
Well, he was high. He wanted bananas.
Probably, but hey, I don't think he took anything. I don't.
Well, he ate the bananas,
but bananas, a whoopee ding dong. He urinated in the garbage can. This guy was obviously on some drugs of some sort. So
I would imagine so. The Jedi religion in the UK has been denied religious status, citing that they have no churches and that it's based on a movie franchise. There are over 2,000 people in Canada that claim to be part of the Jedi religion. And I think there's 250,000 people worldwide.
So they're saying it's not a church?
It's not a
religion, sorry?
Yeah, it's not a religion. They applied for religious status, and in the UK they did not give it to them. Here in Canada, they do have it.
Oh. Well, that's pretty silly. How can they not? How can they say, you're not a religion?
Well, no. Okay, religious status. When you have religious status, it means you can collect donations.
Hey, you can make a church with tax-free. You can
No, you can actually make a church without.
Oh, really?
But it's the collecting of donations and not having to pay
taxes on them, yeah. Yeah, because when you're a recognized religion, you don't pay taxes on anything.
Right.
Which is silly.
See, okay, maybe that might be an argument for another day, but it's one of those things of if churches if they had to pay taxes, they wouldn't be able to help out nearly as many people. Because churches help out more people than
That's
a lot of government agencies do.
Well, that's like telling a person that's like comparing Usain Bolt to a guy with cerebral palsy running the 100 meters. And I mean, the government is the cerebral palsy person trying to run the 100 meters, beating Usain Bolt, comparing the church helping people to the government helping people. Like,
Well, yeah, but
what I mean?
that's the point. Is the church doesn't have as much bureaucracy involved in it, so they can actually a lot more of their money goes
so then I
towards
should have to pay
helping.
taxes because then I can help more people.
No, you have to help yourself more, but
Yeah, I can help myself more, and that's helping a person. That's one less person who could potentially be in need. Here's a cool little story. I can kind of relate to it because of the situation. After dating for 41 years, a couple has decided to get married. 41 years. So whenever you're looking at your wife or your girlfriend is looking at you going, how come I don't have a ring? After a couple years, be like, yo, this one dude waited 41 years. I just want to make sure you're the right one.
Well, just a counterpoint to that one, there was a 60-year-old couple, been married for a while. They both found out they have cancer, and they both just lost their jobs.
Oh, wow.
And you know what the husband said about it? It's like, good, maybe we'll both go at the same time.
Maybe, but I'm, my story is I have a wife. We're not legally married, and we're
common law,
We're
yeah.
Same thing. And I just think it's funny because now I can be like these people waited 41 years. They lived, haha. Of course I'm gonna marry. Actually, make it real. But I thought that was pretty cool. I laughed. I went 41 years.
I would laugh about
41
that,
years.
Yeah, true enough. So a Canadian here actually drove his Zamboni
Oh, I saw that one. That was fun.
to Tim Hortons through the drive.
How Canadian is that?
You cannot get any
How
more
Canadian is
Canadian than that. Like, oh my gosh, there's I believe you can go to Global News and actually look it up on there, and
Yeah,
there's a
there's a
video on it.
Got driving it.
Yeah.
Drive through. When you need a coffee, you need coffee.
Yeah.
Come off the ice and just.
Yeah.
You know he did it. It was the bar down, Zamboni, which is TSN. So they did it for some sort of publicity. They did it just for yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
no, it still was a backyard. It was still being used for a backyard purpose.
Yeah, it was probably like there was no way that he just some random dude from a community ring just drove their Zamboni out through the drive-through.
True.
It was
It's one of those things that goes into the fake news of
it was
the
real.
world. Yeah, no, it
It was
happened.
real, but it was
whether or not
probably
it was
more of
set up.
Yeah, it was more of a publicity stunt than anything.
Well, that's the thing. Any news thing that I read about it, there was no mention of.
It was just, I think, anyways.
No mention of brand.
My opinion, because the brand you saw on it was bar down,
down.
and it's like a TSN thing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So like if you know it, if you follow TSN, you kind of know who it is.
Okay, see, I don't
like
follow
brand recognition,
TSN,
right?
so yeah, there's no brand recognition for me
Yeah.
at all for that one.
That's all I got for headlines.
Yeah, that's it. The headlines has really all been about like the good stories.
Look at the time of the year. It's just after Christmas. It's Boxing Day today. You're gonna see a lot of the feel good stuff and everything. It's like the feel good stuff comes out in those the hey, look at this dying dog and this starving kid in Africa commercials on the television. They're just everywhere.
Oh, there you go.
So this is Christmas.
For that matter, I guess. Montreal vet got a shipment of dogs from China that had been rescued from the Dog Meat Festival.
Nice.
So I guess in China they have this festival that goes on where they take all these dogs and butcher them during the festival, cook them up in various different ways, and enjoy.
But I guess it's no
meat.
different than us killing a cow and eating a hamburger. Really, like when you think about it,
true.
It's comparable. How can we? It's kind of hypocritical if I eat a cow to go, hey, you're eating a dog. Maybe it's just it's the same kind of thing to them. But Guys, this week, tomorrow, we're going to bring the mood down a little bit. And we're going to talk about the minimum wage. Because, it's a big topic here. And we're going to talk about...
It's been a big topic everywhere, I see. It's been popping up a lot more.
So we're going to talk about our views on the minimum wage itself. Mm-hmm. The minimum wage itself. And then on, what day? Wednesday, we're going to be talking about its mid-season finale time. So we're going to give our views on some of our favorite shows. So check that out. And then on Thursday, we're going to talk about, because, the new year, the calendar's flipping over to New Year. Everybody's making those New Year's resolutions of, I got to lose weight, I got to go to the gym, I got to do this. So we're going to talk about those and give you some of ours if we do them or if we don't. So you're going to have to check it out. You're going to have to tune in because we're not going to tell you today. We're going to tell you on Thursday. Guys, don't forget to like, comment, share if you like our videos. Tell your friends, tell your grandma, tell your grandpa, tell your... everybody. Tell the aliens that you see, let's get us going not just worldwide, let's get us going universe-wide. Because remember,
the galaxy.
Remember, we're going to Mars. So our GoFundMe page is listed below. So if you would like to donate to the trip to Mars for cool discussions, we'll pack all our gear. We'll have to talk to NASA or whoever about the... we'll do some live streaming.
Mind you, it will respond really slowly.
I don't know how the Wi-Fi or the internet connection is on Mars.
We'll figure something out.
But we'll figure it out. We'll bring our rabbit ears. So don't forget to click that link as well. Guys, thanks for tuning in.
See ya.
Go get that TV. It's really cheap. I hear Visions has good deals. Go now.
Oh, yeah, considering Visions.
Go. Turn off the video now. Turn it off. I still see you watching. Go. Stop. Okay, stop. Okay. All right. Now. Okay, bye.
I just work here.